Well, we did it. I did not expect that happening. You all got to watch me get closed, but I feel good about the purchase. And welcome back to the channel. I haven't done a video here in a while, and I thought I'd kick this channel back off with some different kind of content, because that's what this channel's for. If you go to OC Motivator, it's going to be pretty much mostly the same type of stuff. So dealer stuff, pricing, Dodge news, muscle car news, just all car stuff. But this channel, I wanted to expand my reach a little bit and talk about other things that I love and other things that maybe can help some of you out there, maybe do some motivation. So I fell off a little bit with just getting so swamped and just keeping up with the other channel, but I thought I'm a little excited about my watch collection and my growing watch collection right now, and I wanted to start talking about that, to sharing it with you. So about a month ago, I had some pretty awesome, significant events take place in my life where financially it was a good thing, really good thing. And I like to memorialize those with something. And in the past, it's always been, I mean, literally always been, I'd go buy a car. So you'd see whenever I had some kind of big good thing happen financially, I'd get a new car. And that's gotten really, really expensive. So, and now in this market where cars aren't appreciating or holding value like they did during and shortly after COVID, and with Dodge doing all kinds of really weird stuff, it's hard for me to keep buying cars and just losing money. I'm in the Lamborghini right now. This thing, thank goodness, knock on wood, it's been holding its value probably better than any other car I've ever had. And I'm not selling it, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm not going to go buy another car. But what does excite me is, other than doing some motivational stuff, inspirational stuff, and helping people make good decisions in their lives, which I've got some other content I want to bring to this channel soon, I love the watches. I love just high-end luxury watches. And hell, I like cheap watches. I like watches. I think when you're going into business, you're in business, there's a couple ways to always make a really distinct impression on the people you're trying to impress or connect with in a more of an affluent arena. And I've told people forever, get you don't have to have the most expensive suit or outfit, but get a great pair of shoes. So get a great brand pair of shoes. And many of you have commented on my videos that you've seen the shoes, and I buy the high-end shoes. And my wife's been a huge supporter and pusher of that. And frankly, as a guy, I probably wouldn't care. Give me some Vans and I'd be happy. But in business and in an affluent universe where I'm working, they look at your shoes first. I hate to say it. You walk in a room, they look at your shoes. And you can have like the crappiest t-shirt and crappiest jeans, but if you got a freaking baller pair of shoes, you're good. You're going to be okay. And the next thing would be the watch, and then the car. So you can put forth a successful image, if you will, to people you're working to try to do business with in an affluent arena by just simply getting a great pair of shoes, getting a nice watch. It doesn't have to be a $20,000 watch. You can get a nice Tudor used for $2 or $3 grand on Facebook Marketplace, and those aren't copied, so you can pretty much be sure you're going to get a real watch. Be careful with the Rolexes. And then go out into the business world, and people are going to less question your knowledge, your ability in your craft, if they think you've already achieved at least a moniker of success to be able to dress right, look right. And I know it sucks because the materialistic world is dirty, it's horrible, it's ugly. I get it. People hate it. But I'm in it, and I just believe that wholeheartedly that image says a lot about you. Your open desire to show that you care about how you look, how you present yourself, says something about you. So if I have a business, I'm looking to hire somebody, and they show up as though they could care less that they were showing up for an interview, and a disaster, hair messed up, clothes messed up, torn jeans, that to me, that's going to reflect in their work. But if they show up and they went out of their way to look good, and they've got taste when it comes to, let's just say, brands, they've got taste, they've got aspirations to have more, to get nice things, and they've worked hard to buy the few nice things, maybe a nice brand name pair of shoes and a nice maybe Tissot watch or something like that, that they've got some passion, like they want the nicer things, they're probably going to work harder and they're going to strive harder to deliver a better result to the business. And I know that's crazy, but it's like I can bank on that. I can also bank on ego when it comes to, let's say, a sales organization. If a guy or a gal has a strong ego, I absolutely can bank on them not losing. They are not going to let themselves lose. They are not going to let themselves fail. Their ego won't let them. And while ego could be a signal of insecurity and need for acceptance, and I get all the psychological crap circling ego, bottom line is ego is bankable. Ego is money. I will take people with big egos as long as they have integrity. Because if they don't have integrity, that ego will drive them to do bad things, right? To get the things they want. But somebody with a big ego and a lot of integrity, now you've got somebody that's going to literally die on the hill they're trying to take. And I will go for working with those people, hanging with those people, because they're going to make some stuff happen. So then you got the shoes, you got the watch, or you don't got the watch, and you got the car. And let's say you're starting a business and you get a old used Mercedes, but it's in perfect condition. That says you're gonna keep looking for the bigger, newer thing, or the BMW, or whatever it is. But today I want to talk about watches, because a few weeks ago, let me just go back. 2008, in the recession, I went down in flames and lost everything. I mean, it was bad. I still looked good the entire time. The one thing I kept was my Mercedes AMG, and I kept my old Rolex, and that I bought at Ben Bridge for $3,400, the most base date just you can ever find. And I had great shoes. I always had great shoes. And of course I had my suits and stuff like that I had built up. But I was able to rebuild, and I rebuilt without ever showing that I went down in flames. Now, people knew. I was open about it, but I still looked like I was intact, and I exuded confidence and trust. And I just believe these things help. So a month ago or so, let's go back to that original $3,400 Ben Bridge Rolex. What happened to that thing? So it had stopped running. It probably was no big deal, but in the recession, it was when I met my wife, right before, as the recession kicked in, and I didn't have a lot of money to buy a super nice ring because things were really bad. So somewhere along the line, she had said, she had wanted to upgrade her ring, and we had some other jewelry and stuff. So she went. I told her to go ahead and swap the Rolex. I didn't have the money to buy stuff. I just let the Rolex go, and I think I wore a fake freaking Breitling or something like that for the next couple years. Can't remember what it was. I think it was a fake Breitling or something one of my buddies gave me, and I pushed through. And then I just hadn't bought, a freaking Rolex. I bought some other stuff, and you've probably seen it on the channel. I'm not going to talk about, but I wanted the Rolex, just a simple Rolex. When I was brand new in the real estate industry, the first broker I ever met was wearing a beautiful two-tone date just with the mother of pearl face and diamond dial. And I remember thinking, that's a baller watch. Like, I want to be him one day. It was conservative, but sexy, and I wanted that. I wanted to work to get one of those. Well, things never really made sense. I just got into cars. I started buying cars and not buying those watches until I bought that silver Rolex cheap date just. And then recently, had some really good things happen. And I was watching on the Happy Jewelers website this two-tone, kind of vintage, not super old, but date just with a mother of pearl diamond face. I mean, like the watch. And I was like, I'm gonna go make them an offer. And the price kept coming down. So finally, when it got down to, I don't know, it was $7,000 or something like that. I went in and made him an offer. I think it was $6,000. Out the door, I picked up this thing, and it's like nostalgic. It's just awesome, and it's subtle. It's not a super expensive Rolex, not some $25,000 Daytona or something like that. But this is nice for business. You wear it around. I get compliments on it all the time, and I'm only into this thing for $6,000. So, the way I look at it, it's probably $5,500 because tax would have been another $500. So I love it. But there is another watch that I really want, and it's a two of them. Omega Speedmaster Moon Watch with the opaline white dial, which is $9,100 new, or the Tudor Black Bay with the white dial. And the problem I have is the Holy Grail watch, if I'm patient, is the Tudor Black Bay Chrono with the blue Flamingo or the pink dial. But the blue Flamingo is the the camera died. Anyway, so the watch I want is that Tudor Black Bay Chrono with the blue dial, which is very hard to find. And I ran into a buddy of mine that works at Tudor, and he's like, I'll try to get you one, but that's probably not going to happen. And I'm not going to hold my breath that it's going to happen because it's rare, and they have much more important customers than me to call before they would call me. So I found one at the jeweler I bought this at, and I'm going to go take a look at it. The problem is it's marked up. So just like in my car videos that I talk about dealers marking things up, I just don't pay markups. So, but I do want to look at it in real life because it's hard to find, and I'm not sure they'll let me video, but nonetheless, we're going to attempt to, and I'll tell you what happened when I go in there. But I do plan to lowball them, or at least, I don't think it's a lowball, I think it's just a fair offer. But this is a watch I won't get. Like, there's no way. No way. And I found them out there for $10,000, and they've got it for like $11,700. And I just figured I'd look at it, make them an offer. They're going to say no, and then, but I'll get a feel for what they would go to. I'm sure they're going to come down a bit, and I'll tell you all when I come back what they came down to. Let's go and take a look at these watches. See if they have this thing available. The store is always packed, so I'll let you know what happens. There she is. What do you think about that?
It should take about a week, so he's probably going to take 10 days because he's building out.
This thing is freaking gorgeous. Super hard to find.
I was at Lamborghini. They pulled the cover off. And 602 miles later, I had it. He said, "All right, now
Either extras or roads in the back."
Freaking gorgeous. Very rare. Probably discontinued. What do you think? So I think we got a deal, right?
Almost there. Just need the permission from my bosses, and we'll be good to go.
That's awesome. We're sizing it. Look at that.
Definitely.
I'll let you keep this for $1,000.
Done. Let's try it now. I took off one leg.
Oh yeah, let's see. What are you wearing? Oh man, an AP.
This is a 39 millimeter. Mark made a video about it the other day as well. The current model sells for double MSRP.
Wow.
Yeah. This would be considered the 2015 Huracan compared to the 2026.
Yeah. You don't wear that to LA, huh?
No.
Yeah.
And then if I come across a good deal on the pink, I'll call you.
Dude, please call me. That's the perfect two with the red band. Did you see the video where Mr. Wonderful put the red band on it?
Crazy. I think that's it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. And if you want, you could still move it up and down as well. Right now, bang for a buck. This is the best watch I would recommend. It's an AP.
Yeah, that's
Check it out,
amazing,
try it out.
dude. Here, that is insane.
So the bracelet itself is worth about $5,000. This usually comes on a leather or a rubber band. Once in a blue moon, you'd come across the stainless steel.
How much is this guy?
About 21,000.
Well, that's not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Wow. Is this still considered Royal Oak also?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. This, if you were to go to a car show, they'd know that it's an AP.
Oh, all day
This is
long, brother.
The watch.
Wow.
And I figured,
Damn, that's not. That's. I didn't
Many
think you could
Koshman-
even get into that.
many Koshman wears this with a full bracelet. It's a they call it a brick because it's so heavy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And it has papers and everything. Huh?
Yeah, it's a full set. It's a rare find. For around 21,000,
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't think you could even get.
an AP for that much.
Dude, I went into the AP store in
Yeah, to make it
South Coast
a
Plaza.
Yeah.
Well, I just walked in, and my wife's like, "This is too much money for service. So watch this." I said, "Will you sell me that watch?" And the guy goes, "No." She goes, "What do you mean you won't sell them? Why do you have a store?" And he goes, "No, we can get you on a list, and then we can call you." She's like, "So you can't even buy the thing for $57,000?"
They have to qualify you. To buy it.
Yeah. So then, well, we talked about cars and stuff for a while. As we're walking out, the guy comes up to me and goes, "If you want on a list, I'll get you one in 2 weeks."
Don't.
I'm not, but I mean, but it's like the game.
The
You know what I
game
mean?
and also AP right now, the MSRP is so high. If you
Yeah.
were to come sell it to us, you'd lose 20K instant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's a very hot model.
Dude, this is
That's dope, right? I figured you'd like it.
insane, dude. Yeah, this is what I got to work towards.
It's easy.
Get my brain around it. But I appreciate how you guys, work with us on swapping up.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
So this is what I'll do. I'll do the 10,000,
Okay.
and you're obviously going to give us a shout out.
dude, big time.
Consider that a marketing fee.
Let's
So
go, brother.
thank you.
All right, get me out of here before I pass out. This is a lot of money, man, for a guy like me. My dad was a plumber, dude. My dad was a plumber, so if I had a $10,000 watch,
You should go straight to him. I mean,
he's dead, but
Yeah.
he did get a ride in the Lamborghini though.
He did?
Literally, he got in a yellow car, and the first video I did with him in it, he goes, "Never thought Lamborghini would be in a plumber's family." And I'm like, "Yeah, me either, dude."
I mean, the person that founded Lamborghini was he used to
Yeah,
make
tractors. Yeah. So then when I got this one, not even a month before he died, we went ripping the hell out of it, dude. And I got a bunch of footage of him just blown away. So it's cool. This he would never approve of because his brain could not get around.
being double
A watch,
MSRP.
you know?
But again,
Well, just buying a watch. That's not a Casio. He's a plumber. You know what I
but
mean?
again, this is just the tip of the iceberg, though.
Oh, dude, totally. Look at this. $10,000. It's super rare. I mean, you can't find this thing anywhere. One of you in the comments is going to say, I found it for sticker. I mean, you said you'd never pay over, but you know what? They're giving me everything for the other one, so I'm good. And this thing I'll never lose money on. So investment-wise, this is a much smarter investment long-term than my other watch. So can't resist that deal.
Here, let me see.
Give me every bit of what I paid for my other one. Oh gosh. Now that's the other one I want to find. That's amazing, dude. You got the red strap for it yet?
No, I don't.
Get the red strap. All right, everybody, it is done. 10 grand. What do you think? This is awesome. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
See you soon.
All right, I'll throw a post
I'll
up
shoot
too.
you a text. There's someone wants for something
Yes.
too. That's you, right?
That's me. Awesome. Well, thanks
What
for.
do we need? I'll shoot you a text and just let me know.
All right, thanks, man.
Congrats.
I'm gonna hide from my wife for the next 2 days. All right, see you guys. Take care. Well, we did it. I did not expect that happening. You all got to watch me get closed, but I feel good about the purchase. So it is what it is. It's a good decision. I know I paid over, and you're going to give me crap in the comments. But I will not lose money on this watch, where I think I was for sure going to lose on the other one. So well, I know I did. But they gave me what I paid, which is pretty cool. I got to borrow their watch for a month and then upgrade and get almost $2,000 off. I think they were asking 11.8. 11.8 for this thing. So $2,000 off of what they're asking, and a brand new watch. Brand new Tudor. All right, well, let's wrap this thing up. All right, so the deal's done. Got the watch, got the box, got the papers. It's a new watch with box and papers. My Rolex did not have box and papers, had an aftermarket dial. So I was finding that was going to be hard to sell and hard to trade in, and most of the jewelers, if I ever wanted to trade that thing in, were gonna lowball me probably $4,000 if I was lucky, and maybe I'd get out for $5,000. So I was gonna lose some money here. You know, I wasn't thinking about trading it in, but when I saw this thing in real life, this is just beautiful. I could not resist, and he made me a deal to give me basically 100% of my money back, 100% of what I paid. So basically, I got to borrow their watch for a month, less than a month, and then go in there and get their used vintage watch, which I didn't have any real information about, or box, or papers. And that was probably just a knee-jerk reaction when I bought that thing. It for sure was an impulse buy. But now I've had time to think about it and find this thing. And while I paid more than it retails for, it's just not something I'm going to find anywhere else. And all over the internet, they're going for $10,000 to $12,000, and sometimes more. And if they completely discontinue it and stop releasing any of them, then, you know, it's a $20,000 watch down the road. So either way, even if I lost a few grand down the road, no big deal. Probably not ever selling this thing, but it's nice to have it. And nope, very few people have this thing. So with that, that's the deal. Paid $10,000, but I got all my money out of my other watch that I paid, and Happy Jewelers did me right. I mean, incredibly right. So with that, go check out their site, happyjewelers.com. They have some amazing stuff. And like and subscribe, and let me know if you want to see some more content where I go and empty out my bank account and then have to manufacture a story when I get home on why I'm wearing this with my beautiful wife. So take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Let's rip this thing.